Hey everybody, how's it going? We're back for another episode of Lightning Returns. Last time we went into the Jagd Woods over here. Discovered a village called the Jagd Village, obviously. And we didn't get much else done in there other than just collect some supplements for our Chocobo. But hopefully that will be enough to maybe get the Chocobo on its feet and we'll be able to ride it. Off screen I did a tiny little bit of, monster hunting. And I got the materials needed to turn in this quest. So remember this one? You need some vibrant ooze, and he says he'll give you some chocobo food or whatever. Yeah.
Thanks! That's everything I asked for! Now I can hold my head up proud when I return to Jagd Village.
Are you gonna tell me what you need it for?
For my hunter's trial. See, I just joined the band, but I'm not officially one of the hunters. But I want to be, and fast. I've got to prove my worth by bringing back a piece of a monster. Proof of my prowess, they call it.
So, let me get this straight. You're gonna take what I collected as the proof? You just used me to cheat on the trial.
Cheating? Who said it was cheating? The rules say I can get the monster stuff by any means. That includes dealing. And there's nothing that says I can't enlist other people to help. Their trial is about who has the ability to survive. And wits are just as important as brawn. The only rule in the Wildlands is there are no rules.
Maybe that's enough to convince you, but if you're not cut out to be a hunter, you're just setting yourself up for trouble later.
I'm used to it. You know how many times I failed this test? 101. That's how many.
101?
I saw that look. You think I'm a loser, don't you?
No, I'm impressed, really. You did something few people can. To fail at something as often as you did, and still get back on your feet to try again, it's a rare quality. You have real perseverance, more than I have. Forget what I said earlier. I was wrong. You are strong enough. You've got the makings of a great hunter.
Now you're making me blush. I still can't shoot an arrow further than I can spit.
Maybe not, but you're going to be a hunter anyway. And yes, maybe it will take you 101 tries, but eventually you'll succeed and bring a monster down.
Mystical meal. Wow, that sounds awesome. Those two sure had a lot to say to each other for, complete strangers. But, chocobo food is all I need right now. I am going to return to the village. Oh, or the farm, Canopus Farms, yeah.
Your light is mine. It's a beautiful soul.
And I might as well just kill whatever's on the way. Except for like the really weak ones like that. Why do they spawn like a single, what is that, gremlin? Out here in the wildlands. That's just so random. Anyways. Oh, those boxes look suspicious. I'm gonna break them. Maybe find something? Huh. Never mind. I could have sworn. Alright. Here we are. Back at the farms. Oh, it looks like Sarala can give us a quest now, but let's give our Angel of Valhalla some food first. So let's give him this mystical meal.
Easy now.
Can almost stand on his feet. Nice. One more. Chocobo. Yes, here we go.
Easy there. Be careful.
Such a resilient animal.
Will he be all right?
Let's have a look. He's doing much better. Healthy enough to be ridden, I'd say. He's on the way to a complete recovery, but you'll need to keep an eye on him for a while. I must say, he truly is a splendid specimen. I've spent 100 years caring for Chocobos, and I feel as if it were all preparing me for this moment. Thank you.
Did I just take Dr. Gazal's soul? Yes, I did. Quest complete. Nice. 8 strength, 8 magic. And we just received the Angel of Valhalla into our party. Awesome. Now we can ride him, and he can also fight with us in battle. But obviously right now he's still very weak. We need to feed him some more for him to get stronger. But he's still like good to have around, I guess. Let's see. I could name him right now, but I really don't know what to name him. Let's just leave that for now. And maybe take the side quest.
How does it look? Can you help the Chocobo?
Well, the doctor says he's out of immediate danger, for now. But he needs quality fodder to get his strength back.
Why, that is good news. I suppose that means you'll be wanting lots of gazelle greens then, won't you? I could give you lots normally, but we've just shipped off our latest harvest to the city, and we don't have any left.
So it's no use waiting for the next crop, right?
Actually, gazelle greens ripen ever so fast. They spring out of the ground right before your eyes, if you have fertilizer, that is. Father went off to the woods to collect fertilizer, but he still hasn't returned. He's been gone for days.
But the woods aren't that far. Could something have happened?
He does it all the time. He wanders off without a word and leaves me alone. That's why I'm not so worried. I know he'll be back, eventually.
The least he could do is tell you where he goes. It's not right. Forcing you to put on a brave front and pretend you're not worried.
Oh, you could tell? Darn it. I try so hard to pretend it's perfectly normal that he just disappears. But the truth is, I'm scared to death about him.
And you have no idea where he goes? What's his name?
His name's Cole. He said he went to the woods to look for fertilizer. The Yogwoods, I mean. If you happen to see Father, would you tell him something?
Yeah, sure.
If I find a farmer called Cole, I'll send him on home.
Father headed towards Yog, where the hunting woods lie. When you find him, tell him to bring some fertilizer home.
Great. A lettuce grower called Cole. That's interesting. Anyway, so from now on we can jump onto Chocobo and ride him around. Same speed as sprinting speed, but obviously it doesn't consume our blue bar at the bottom there, which is good. So first thing I want to do with this Chocobo is actually go back here into the city ruins, and if you remember last episode we accepted a quest that says like if you give this Chocobo some Yuel's flowers, he might heal a little bit. So that's what I'm gonna do. There is a patch of Yuel's flowers in the City of Ruins. Just gonna walk around this ledge. Okay. So eventually, as the Chocobo gets healthier, we'll be able to jump greater distances. So right now it's like pretty pathetic. It doesn't jump any farther than what I can like already jump with lightning. But obviously, as we feed it more and more, it'll be able to jump farther. Let's fight these things. These are the things that I collected Vibrant Ooze from, so they're very easy. Just spam a couple of magic at them. And as you can see, Angel of Valhalla fights us alongside of us. Doesn't do much, but he's there. Okay. Oh man, more of them? Did they even do anything? Whatever. Look at these people with their normal yellow chocobos. Ha! Oh no, I can't jump across from here. I had a feeling I was going the wrong way. I always am. It's crazy. More of these? Okay. Is this the Chocobo theme of this game? It sounds a little bit weak. I mean, usually the Chocobo theme song in the Final Fantasy games are like really perky, really upbeat. The one in this game, it's like really, maybe it's not. Okay, so our patch of Yuel flowers should be inside these ruins here, if I can find them. I'll just pick up whatever I can on the way. Oh, wow, there's a lot of them. Okay. Here we go.
So this is it, a Yuel's flower. They tell me this will make you strong. Here, eat it. Well, looks like it works. Nadia's the one who told me about the flower, and she's anxious to see you. Let's go to Yogd and thank her in person.
Some magical recovery because we ate some flour. Nice. So now I'm gonna go back to the Yogd forest, and since it's quite a far walk, I'm gonna be editing the trip out, and I will see you there. Okay guys, we're swiftly approaching the Yogd village, and as I get there, I'm going to turn in this quest that involves a Yuel's flower, and maybe we'll go continue that quest we took with the guy called Cole or Sorala, whatever. But for now, it's Nadia's side quest. Is she sleeping?
Oh, it's all over.
Oh no.
for me.
Nadia, are you alright? What happened?
Queh? Is that all you can say? Oh, darn. I guess it didn't work.
You were just pretending to be sick? Why would you do that?
Well, it's kind of an embarrassing story, but we're friends now, aren't we? I used to live in Yusnan, but I had a big falling out with my family, and I ran away from home. Back in the city, I was treated like a princess. I just had to snap my fingers to get whatever I wanted. But that's not real living, is it? I got tired of that life. I wanted to fend for myself, survive by my own skill.
But you didn't realize just how hard that would be.
I lasted 3 whole days before I collapsed in the woods, weak from thirst. And that's when this little guy came along just in time. He must have been injured too, because he was holding a Yuel's flower in his beak. I thought to myself, I'm going to die, but at least I'll have this beautiful Chocobo to watch over me as I go. But then, something even more incredible and beautiful happened. The Chocobo spoke to me, as clear as I'm talking to you now. Hang in there, he said. You mustn't die. At first, all I could do was stare in shock. But then, his words began to sink in. I realized he was trying to save my life. Anyway, right after that, some villagers found me, and they nursed me back to health. But I'm sure that I wouldn't have been alive when they found me if it wasn't for my little Chocobo.
Ah, you owe him your life. So that's what your little play acting was about. You thought if you could convince the Chocobo that you were dying, he might start talking to you again, like he did the first time.
Yep. I was trying to recreate the scene just like it happened, with the Yuel's flower in the beak and everything. And to be honest, I could do with a Chocobo giving me encouragement again. Life has been getting me down. I thought if I could hear the Chocobo talk again, he might cheer me up like the last time. I know it's stupid. Chocobos can't talk. Oh, I guess it was just in my head that first time.
It's all right. You'll find what you're looking for.
What?
Don't turn around. You're searching for meaning to your life, and you're going to find it. I know you will. In fact, maybe you already have, if you really, really think about it. Sometimes you lose your way. Sometimes the going gets so steep you fall, but the path is always there in front of you. You just have to keep going.
Yes, you're right. It is there, and I do see it. Thank you.
Well, that was pretty jokes. Alright. That side quest is done. And obviously it was this little kid talking, and we can find out why he did it.
Child,
Yes, what do you want?
I heard the Chocobo talk. You're going to find it. I know you will. Huh. That was a clever trick you pulled, young man.
Young man, I'm a girl.
You are? Sorry, I didn't realize.
Good grief, everyone's the same. No one ever looks at me. It's like when I helped Nadia. The first time, I mean. She saw the Chocobo, but she didn't see me on its back.
Aha. So that's what happened. It was you who spoke to her. She was half dead and delirious, so she thought it was the Chocobo.
She's read way too many fairy tale books. But I guess it was kind of good it happened that way. Thanks to that, she wanted to go on living. So you can't tell Nadia the truth, okay?
Okay, agreed. What you did was good, pretending to be a Chocobo and saying those things to her. She needed that. Wise words. Sometimes the going gets so steep you fall, but the path is always there in front of you.
Huh? I didn't say anything like that. What does it even mean? I just told her it's all right, or something like that.
Wait, really? You didn't give a little speech?
No, weird. Maybe you both imagined it. Or maybe they can talk.
Oh boy. That is not a boy. I mean a girl. I mean the name is kind of a girly name, but... these Japanese people. Anyways.
Ow, ow, ow! Those stupid slugs! Attacking out of nowhere like that? Next time, I'll be ready. I'll make minced slug out of them and have them for dessert.
I've already killed like a lot of them. What else is there to do in this place? Was that it? Maybe that was it. Venturing essentials.
Want to grow stronger? Then you're at the right place.
So this is magic synthesis. They're probably going to try to give me a tutorial on it, but I don't need it. Basically combining abilities to make stronger abilities. So let's take a look. Maybe I can do something with this ice bark. Yeah, I'm gonna take this ice bark and combine it with another one. I mean, it doesn't do much. All it does is kind of, yeah, okay, it gives me like 0.04 attack power for now. Like, I need to do more combinations to make them even stronger, but yeah, I guess that would suffice for now. I have a bunch of these blizzards. You know what? I'm gonna do this fire. So you can actually just keep on synthesizing, combining, and each time you do it, you get a bit more attack power. Let's see. Anything else worth doing, maybe? Yeah. As I said, I don't have enough stuff to really make anything of it. Oh, guard though. I'm gonna combine these couple of medi guards. Oh wait, no. No. I don't think these abilities that have like 3 arrows next to them can really be combined with others. You gotta level them up. Hold on. I don't quite remember how to do this. Give me a second here. So this one, only the auto ability has potential. Yeah, I see. I guess we can't level abilities just yet. Okay, that's fine.
Come back soon.
Hey, chow time! Everyone drop what you're doing and eat. That's all.
Since there isn't really much else to do here in this little village, let's move on. Where's my Chocobo? Oh, there he is. I see him on the map. Let's go! Next order of business would be to finish up Sarala's little side quest, so that would be finding a dude named Cole. I think I know where to look for him. Are you it? I think you are it.
Are you the Cole who owns the field?
Who told you that name? Where'd you hear it?
From Sarala at Canopus Farms. She told me that her father, Cole, left the village to collect fertilizer from the woods, but he didn't come back.
And so you thought I was this fertilizer seeker? Is that what you're telling me? Is that right?
You still haven't answered my question.
Sure enough. But why should I give you something for nothing? I say we, you and I, engage in some give and take.
You're not gonna answer me, are you?
Not until you do something for me. The fact is, I am looking for fertilizer, which doesn't make me that coal fella mind. Anyway, it's a big job, and I could do with some help. Nah, it's simple enough work. Anyone can do it. I've already found the stuff. It just needs gathering. I've marked the locations with a shovel. All you have to do is dig the stuff up and bring it to me.
Well, good thing we already did all that stuff.
I've done what you asked. Now tell me who you are.
Of course. I'm a man of my word, and I'll tell you what you want to know. You said you are looking for Sarala's father, a man called Cole? That's right, isn't it? Now listen carefully. The Cole you seek, well, the fact is he's already dead.
He is?
Yep, that's right. I was the one who found him. He was attacked by monsters. I ran to help, but by the time I reached him, it was too late. I was standing here pondering how I was going to break the news to Sarala when you came along with your questions. I feared if I told you what happened, you'd run straight off and tell Sarala.
She has to be told sometime. Or will you keep it a secret?
Of course not. I know I can't put it off forever as much as I'd like to. Now's the time. She needs to be told the truth. Plain and simple, with no sugarcoating. I think it'll be for the best. In the long run, leastways.
For the best, huh? Tell me, when you say it would be for the best, do you mean it would be the best for Sarala? Or are you talking about yourself?
What do you mean? Why, Sarala, of course. She's a strong girl. If you ask me, she'll do far better without her old man to burden her. Yep, she'll be able to move on, stand on her own feet, and live her own life.
All right. Well, in that case, let me tell her.
You'd really do that? I'd hate to drag a stranger into this.
Maybe a stranger is exactly who she needs to hear it from.
You might be right. Very well. I'll leave it in your capable hands. That fertilizer you collected, it was Cole who found it. So, why don't you take it to Sarala as a keepsake? Oh, and one more thing. Give her a message from Cole.
You spoke to him?
Yeah, just before he died in my arms. The last thing he said was, dig next to the flower. You tell her that, in those exact words.
It's a hard story to swallow. But at the very least, he really cares about Sarala and what happens to her. I'll go back to Canopus Farms and tell Sarala the news.
Yeah, it's pretty sad. Your dad wanders off into the woods, and some stranger has to break the news to you that he died. That's not easy to hear. But I'm gonna leave going back to Sarala for next time. For now, I want to go deeper into the woods, and I know there's another patch of Yuel's flowers I can give to the Chocobo in here. I just need to find it. Now, that said, I don't know where it actually is, so I might have to do a little bit of exploring, but rest assured, it won't take long. And besides, I can just collect these things on my way. They're still good to have too. Like every 8 of them I collect is one supplement for the Chocobo, which is good, you know. It's all part of the quest. You have to nurse the Chocobo back to like its full strength in order for the main quest to continue. So other than that, I think the episode is pretty much done. I'm gonna quickly go ahead and find that other patch of flowers off screen, so you don't have to like sit here and watch me do it. And when I do, I'm gonna mark it on the map, so if by chance anyone else is looking for it, you know, you don't have to like do the exploring I have to do. Anyways, I'll be back as soon as I find that patch. Okay guys, here we go. I found it. It's actually really hard to notice, but if you just keep your eye on the ground, it's right here.
Yuel's flowers are still blooming here.
There we go, looking a little bit better. Good. And for the position on the map, right here. You know, pretty easy to find. Oh well, not easy to find, but pretty easy to take note of where it is. And I'm gonna make a mark for myself too, just to remind myself maybe in the future that it's right here. So that's pretty much all we need to do for this episode. I'm gonna head back to Canopa's farms to finish up a bit more side quests, and maybe this Chocobo will be a bit more healed after that. So thank you guys for watching this episode of Lightning Returns. Stay tuned for next time, and we will continue on with this wildland nonsense. Alright?